till he gets up?
Oh, just they're waiting on you.
I have a question. We had our meeting for the Atomic City Festival. We approved $3,900 for the electrical work. Am I correct?
Yes, it was.
Okay. How much did that finally? What was the final bill on that? The electrical work that was done for the Atomic Festival in the park.
Well, now, that's a little difficult to answer. The actual figure for the electrical work done in the park came in under what you actually said, but it was also asked that he do additional work because he did something actually on the Civic Center as well.
Okay, we approved $3,900.
Came in under 39.
Okay, but there was an additional, I believe, 59 came.
Somewhere
a
around
check
there.
for 5,400.
Somewhere around. No,
Okay.
no, he did not get a check for 5,400.
It shows
He got a check. I'm sorry.
I saw something for Garden Electric, $5,400.
Well, where did you see that?
Should have been in material and whole.
That would have been material and all. You're right, Don.
Okay, but I thought it was $3,900 including everything.
He was asked to do additional work on the Civic Center.
And who approved that?
I have no idea.
Okay, so additional work was approved without council approval.
I have no idea.
No, it wasn't. We discussed it, and you came to City Hall.
We approved $3,900.
And no, we approved that the carnival needed an outlet at the park. And you came down, you, myself, and Vernon, and we had it approved among ourselves to get this other work done.
I know I ain't proved it.
We explicitly approved.
When we called you, your main concern was, where was the money gonna come from?
Right, we had a special meeting after that. And during the special meeting, we approved $3,900. We didn't approve anything above $3,900. That's my concern, and that came out of the one cent sales tax.
Gene.
It's in the minutes, sir. So I'm trying to put it in. Okay, Mr. Gardner's proposal not to exceed $3,949. That's what we approved. Right here.
Gene, I made a phone call to you.
And I told you.
And I called you and I told you what was going on.
Excuse me, that was prior to the meeting. I said we need to have a meeting because I advised the telephone poles.
Gene, he had already completed the park.
Telephone poles are not legal, and I was going to approve it via the telephone pole. We had a meeting after that, and during the meeting after that, we approved $3,949. We didn't approve anything above $3,949. It's right here in writing.
There's actually a switch installed on the back side of the Civic Center for the Atomic City Festival. I think it was, I don't know what it came up to, $450.
But none of that was approved. It was not to exceed $3,949.
I approved it.
Well, you're not authorized to approve it.
If I'm in trouble, then I'm in trouble. I approve
You're
it.
not
I take it
authorized
back.
to approve
But
it.
I talked to you.
Now,
I talked to Vernon know about it. He was standing right there.
When you called me, I immediately questioned it and you said, let me put Vernon on it. And after that, we had a special meeting. And during the special meeting, we approved $3,949.
I told you it would be under $500 for him to do the work over at the Civic Center.
We had a meeting. It came to $3,949. That's what we approved. We did not approve anything above that.
If I may say something, 39 was approved in the special meeting.
Yes, it was.
All right. After the special meeting, additional work was done. Now, how did y'all approve that one? I don't know. But we did not have a special meeting after that.
Exactly. So we didn't approve anything above $3,949.
But you just said that y'all had a meeting after that.
No, we didn't. No, originally, when she
There's no
originally called
paperwork
me,
for it.
when she originally called me, because the first bid was for 2,500. Ertha Rogers called me and said, that guy can't do it, we got some other guy. Well, we can't discuss this over the phone, we need to have a meeting. Then we had the meeting on September 26th. On September 26th, we approved $3,949, not one dime over. It came to approximately $54.13, if I recall. We did not approve the overage of $1,500, and it came from the 1 cent sales tax.
You recommend it come from the 1 cent?
I recommended that the project come from the 1 cent sales tax. I didn't recommend the overage of $1,500.
I don't understand what you're talking about, the overage of
It came to over $39.
It cost for $400 and something dollars to
Well,
fix
there was
Civic Center.
$54.13, I believe, removed from the 1 cent sales tax paid to Gardner Electric, okay? We approved $39.49. I just want to know why the difference and who approved it.
I think Ms. Sanders just explained that they wasn't paid that much.
She was not paid that much.
For that, we're saying he did additional work.
That was with material, the city purchased material from
No, that was
Lowe's.
including.
That was, the materials were included for his initial job.
Well,
The
nobody
materials
approved
were
an
not
additional
included for a
job.
second job.
Nobody approved anything above $39.49. Nothing else was approved.
What you approved was one project, he actually completed
I received a
two.
phone call.
Nobody approved the second.
Okay, well, telephone poles are illegal, sir. We already addressed that.
It had to be done.
It had to be done, it was
It had to be
emergency,
done
the
at that
festival was
time.
coming up that week, what else was we to do? And I did talk to you, Terry knew about
Not after
it,
that.
Bernie, and I think Daniel too.
I would have never approved a $1,500 overage. I was against the
I don't know what you're
$3,900
talking
again.
about,
So,
I don't know whether she told you or not, but I did receive a
paper
call.
trail.
well, you
Welcome to
can't
the
be
dance.
approved telephonically. No, not under Freedom of Information Act laws.
Hi, James.
So what do you propose that we do, Gene?
Well, I'm just saying, again, procedures weren't followed, the law wasn't followed. Under Freedom of Information Act and under the Sunshine Rule, we have to disclose these things in a public meeting. If we approved $39.49 and all of a sudden the council went and had another meeting somewhere and approved, or a telephonic poll, which was included another $1,500 for another project, that's against the Freedom of Information Act law.
Here we go again, freedom of information.
Well, that's a law, man. We do have to abide by the law.
Okay. Again, what do you propose that we do?
I don't know. I just know that we can't continue to break the law.
The law wasn't broken,
Yes, it was, no.
the law was not broken. We had a council meeting, we decided that we was gonna get the work done in the park. After he completed that, he ran into some other things, which he had to get some other parts, some kind of safety device.
It wasn't
Then we had a
approved.
problem with, we didn't want the carnival going back into the civic center because last year we had a problem with that and we was afraid that it would have been an accident. So we decided to get the outlets put on the outside of City Hall. I talked to you
No, ma'am.
about that.
No, ma'am. And you
Yes, I
can't-
did.
cannot
And you
do
said the
that.
only concern I have is where's the money coming from?
Ma'am, that was before September 16th, and we said, I said, we need to have a meeting because we cannot have a telephonic poll. In fact, we were burning on, and we discussed that, okay? Anything that happened after the $39.49.
And you told
I'm not
Vernon,
privy to.
okay, the only thing I'm concerned about is where the money coming from. Go on with it, that's
No,
what you
no,
said.
ma'am, no, ma'am. We had a meeting
Okay.
after that.
So it's done, and we paid him, what do you want us to do?
See, that's how we continually do things. Done, we paid them, we
We
violated.
always try to make it seem like we're doing something illegal.
Because it was legal.
He won't say y'all stealing.
It wasn't legal. That's
That's what
all
they
I'm saying
won't
is that the
say
law
you
be abided by.
Okay, each council member can approve a certain amount of money without a meeting, okay? So is that illegal? Each council member can
So you're gonna say each person approved $300 and then the $1,500?
I don't know nothing about 1,500, I don't know what you're talking about that.
No.
You talking about the parts and the labor, the parts that they got from Lowe's, that's what you're talking about. I'm talking about what happened over at the Civic Center, which it was under $500.